Production.
Let's take a look at Sushiswap here. First things first, we're going to mark out our zones. We have a solid support range here at this 92-cent range. And it seems to be that we have a heavy resistance right around this 175 zone. We could even move that down a little bit towards this area. And if you look, we've had multiple rejections of this zone. We can't seem to hold above. So this seems to be our zone where we're trying to create, look at this equilibrium trend, right? We can't create higher highs out of it, and we can't seem to break below it, right? So this trend here is an equilibrium sideways trend. What we need to pay attention to now is the levels in between in which we gain respect or not, right? So we're trying to get that move to the upside. It gets rejected. Same over here, rejected. Over here, rejected, rejected. Each time it's made that move, we have this median area where we seem to have a lot of play, right? This median zone right here, right? You could also delete that and use a rectangle. It's a little bit easier to draw out, but this zone right here seems to get a lot of play. Now, from a bullish perspective, we want to see this area being held, right? Right now we're at that zone and we want to see it being held as support in order for us to keep this higher low intact and then push towards the upside, because we just need to weaken down this area here. It seems to have a heavy supply. So that's what we're looking at here. Are we going to see in the next few weeks a complete breakdown and a revisit of this zone? Well, that depends on the overall market. It depends on what the crypto space is doing. You need to look at it from a macro perspective for the crypto space, right? Are a bunch of alts pumping? Did a bunch of alts just hit resistance? It looks like this hit a major resistance. We just might need some more time in order to develop some sort of support from the lows here. So I'd be paying attention. We got a bunch of rejections here, right? Rejection, rejection, same here, rejection, rejection. We're falling back into this zone now. Is it going to be used as support? That's something to pay attention to, because we had some time in here where we stalled before we got the pop. What we might need to see is some developing a base here before we get that move to the upside to eventually weaken this massive zone of heavy supply. So that's what I'm looking at when we're looking at Sushiswap.